hey, didn't see you guys there. Yeah, don't mind me, just drinking my sorrows away because still, the vast majority of people watching these videos aren't subscribed. So, if you'd like to see more weekly content like this and keep me from drinking myself to death, then I suggest you subscribe because this week's video is going to be a doozy. Hey guys, Logan here and welcome back to Toxicity. I guess now that I'm done with that drink, I can show you guys what is exactly in this bag. First impressions, GameStop. Not exactly the definition of quality or good pricing. But anyways, oh, it's a box. Wow. Not just any box. It is the box that originally contained the Atrix M-Series mono gaming headset. Woo. Anyways, yeah, don't need the box because I have the headset right here. And if you ever were 12 years old with an Xbox or a PlayStation or whatever, this should look pretty familiar to you. This is the headset where, hey mom, I have some friends on Xbox Live and I really want to talk to them. Can you get me a headset so I can talk to them online? And they're like, oh, no, I don't know about those friends you have online. I don't want you talking to strangers. And about after a week or so of arguing with your parents over whether or not it's ethical to speak to strangers online, which you shouldn't be speaking to strangers online, they finally cave in and bring you to GameStop and they're like, okay, you have $10 and you get something like this. Just garbage. Just garbage. But you know what? It works when you're that age. You don't really care. And all you use it for is plug it in the bottom of your controller and talk, on, voice chat, I guess. I don't know. Whatever you call it nowadays. I've not played console in ages. So how does this hold up for PC use? It doesn't. It doesn't. Just don't do it, please. I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't know why I do this at all. The only reason I have this is because Ike from Toxicity, we were at GameStop because we were waiting for a table to open up at the restaurant next door. And he was like, here, this is $9. Review it. So I'm like, yeah, okay. And yeah, I've listened to it. I've talked into it and it doesn't sound any good. Let's start with the build quality. So obviously single ear cup. So there's no stereo sound. It's just mono coming in this one ear cup. So again, if you're not using it for just voice chat, it's not a really good experience. But that's not build quality. Build quality, it's all plastic, right? This is plastic, that's plastic. This is some fake leather that's probably just made of rubber or plastic, whatever. It's all cheap and light and doesn't really feel great. As you can see, these teeth right here, that make a fun little sound when you slide it in and out to adjust it. Those sound like they're just going to grind away in the next, year or so. So this won't last very long. And then, about the really only redeemable quality, or at least so I thought, of this headset was this metal, adjustable arm, right? And it swings around and stuff. It swings around a little too easy. It's a little bit suspicious, but, it's fully adjustable and everything, which is nice. But I was playing around with it and I was recording, some sound in the microphone, which we'll get into that in a minute. And I was just bending it and all of a sudden it made a really loud crackling sound like Rice Krispie treats. And it stopped working altogether. So, I mean, not that it really worked that great in the first place. And, let's just get into that. The fact that it didn't work great in the first place. So the microphone, right? I plugged it into Audacity not knowing what to expect. And I started recording, and this is what I got. So that was me trying to speak into the microphone, and I've boosted that sound up so much, and I still can't get anything legible out of it. But then you can hear me tapping on the microphone and trying to get something out of it, because I'd see that there's no peaks, so I tapped on the microphone to get some sound. So I'm like, okay, well, let's try that again. And this time I'm just going to whack the thing, and try and get some semblance of sound, just whacking the headset. So I did that, right? And here's what I got. Minecraft. It sounds exactly like wood blocks or something in Minecraft. So I did it again because that was awesome. And that was it again. You cannot tell me that does not sound like building a house in Minecraft or something. It's kind of awesome. Obviously, it's not worth keeping this headset because it doesn't work. At least part of it doesn't. But let's get into the other part that partially doesn't work. The ear cup. Or the ear cup. The headphone part. You know, the part you actually are supposed to listen people through. I plugged it in, right? And I started listening to some dictation stuff, some, not audiobooks, but some podcasts and stuff like that, just to hear how people's voices would sound on it. Obviously, not very good. It's very modulated. It's very boosted. And then, I went to something else a little more advanced that was similar to a video game. It was a scene from a movie where there was music, there was fighting, there was, voices, people talking to each other and stuff like that. And again, just sounded like garbage. When you have a headset like this, you want to plug it into whatever you're listening to it with, turn that all the way up, and then use this little volume rocker to just change the volume from there. So this little volume rocker, it works, it does its job, right? And as I'm listening to this movie clip, which, for one, sounds like garbage. I mean, everything, even though it's a professionally made movie with well-mixed sound that on any other speakers would sound great, crisp and crystal clear, and you could make out, okay, over here is some guy swinging a sword or whatever, and then over here is some guy talking and, whatever. Everything's well-mixed. Stereo balance is great. On this, you get absolutely none of that. It sounds like somebody was watching the movie at their friend's house and recorded the sound of the movie through the TV speakers into their microphone on their cell phone. And not just any cell phone, some old fucking Nokia thing. It's just, I can't really show you guys and give this thing justice as to how bad it is, how bad it sounds, because, that's kind of tacky, right? Putting the headset against a microphone, but you get the point. It sounds awful. And partway through listening to it, this is just kind of dangling, right? This spliced in volume rocker slash, it's got a headphone mute switch, right? It just tugs a little bit, just the tiniest bit from where, it's just hanging there. And it stops working altogether. All of a sudden, everything gets real quiet. I'm like, well, this must be a really bad, video. Like, sometimes people just, rip a clip out of a movie and put it on YouTube and it doesn't really sound that great. But no, this was an all right video. I put it back on the Samson SR850s, which I have, reviewed these in another video. I recommend you watch those and get some more understanding on how good headphones should work and sound. But anyways, I put them on that and the video sounded fine. And I was like, okay, put it back on this. And I kind of started messing with this part, right? And the sound comes back great. Actually a little louder than before. So I'm like, oh, that's the problem. They had a nice cable. Maybe not nice. This thing feels like garbage. This rubber that they've put on this is so sticky and like soft, I guess. There's nothing redeemable about this cord. Compared to this is an okay cord, but look, it's thicker, it's nicer, it's easier. I don't know. Just, I ramble a lot, and moral of the story, they spliced in this little volume rocker slash mute switch slash lapel pin, I guess. For some people, this is enjoyable, and then, you get your neck tickled by this. I don't know who finds this enjoyable, who would wear this like that. But anyways, yeah. They splice this in, and they don't exactly put all the wires on. They're just like, you know what, it fits all right. They'll be able to use it. Let's just put the little volume rocker on there and call it a day. Because you know what? At the end of the day, this was sold for $14.99 at GameStop. And it's being sold for $8.99 at GameStop because nobody bought it. And I didn't want to buy it either. That's why I had somebody else buy it for me. And you know what? If you have any respect for your own ears or for the value of your money, don't get that. I'm sure there's another headset for $14.99 that you can get with 2 ear cups and a microphone that sounds a lot better than that. Or for $40, you can get an actual good pair of headphones. Wow. What a fucking concept. I just dropped those too, even though they're relatively nice. Hopefully they still work. Hopefully those don't, because they are going to be smashed. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys subscribe, like, and have a good day. 3, 2, 1. I'm expecting more of the, like, fucking flying apart and shattering, you know? This thing's actually really well fucking built. Well, got a good fucking dent in there. Look, you can see the inside, the drivers and shit. Nice, okay. Now that that's gone out of the way, let's try it just like this. Oh my god. I love it. See if it still works. Oh my god, yes. Oh, I don't want to blow up my computer though. I wouldn't want to short it out, you know what I mean? Oh man. I just want one good slow-mo shot of it. Fucking blinking.
Oh, they're already done for? Oh.
Oh yeah.
No, he's doing
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, okay, there's the magnet. That's the little cheap-ass magnet they put in there to make your music go. And you're just going to throw it at the ground?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh my god. Right on that brown part.
Oh my god.
I can just got hit by it.
All right, I'm not going to get this part in slow-mo, but I still want to see what this does. Oh, man, I should have got that part in slow-mo. Fuck me. Oh, that was actually pretty good. I don't know where everything went. Hey. I don't know what that is, but that's pretty cool.